Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with the topic Role of Bureaucracy in Democratic State. It is found in plus 3 second semester core paper number 4, which is Comparative Governments. But before I discuss role of bureaucracy in democratic state, I want to give an information to my viewers that my channel name is Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. In this channel, political science videos of plus 2 first year and political science videos of plus 2 second year are found both in English and Odia. And so far as plus 3 section is concerned, political science honors videos of plus 3 third semester of plus 3 political honors videos of plus 3 second semester core paper number 3 and 4 are found, which are based on the basis of National Education Policy 2020, and political science honors videos and ethics and values videos from plus 3 third semester to 6th semester are found in this channel, and environmental studies videos of plus 3 first semester is found in this channel. I want to inform my viewers that any video you want on any topic, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic in Google or YouTube. You will get bilingual videos in English and Odia. Let us start. Role of bureaucracy in democratic state. Bureaucracy plays an important role in democratic state. Following are its role. In democratic state, bureaucracy plays a very important role. And there are different type of roles of bureaucracy in democratic state. Number 1, role of bureaucracy in democratic state. Number 1, policy implementation. The first function of the bureaucracy in democratic state is to implement or enforce the policy. Bureaucracy is responsible for translating decisions of legislature and executive into action. It ensures that laws and policies are implemented effectively, fairly, and uniformly. The first important function of bureaucracy in democratic state is that it is responsible for translating decisions of legislature and executive into action. The first important function of bureaucracy in democratic state is policy implementation. In the policy implementation, the bureaucracy is responsible for translating the decisions of the legislature and executive into action. And it is the responsibility of bureaucracy to see how laws and policies are implemented effectively, fairly, and uniformly. The second important function of bureaucracy in democratic state is continuity and stability. Another function of bureaucracy in democratic state is continuity and stability. Bureaucrats do not change like elected representatives, and they maintain administrative stability regardless of political transitions, ensuring the state functions smoothly. Another function of bureaucracy in democratic state is continuity and stability. It means bureaucracy or bureaucrats do not change, but elected representatives changes. As elected representative changes, but bureaucracy do not change. So they try to continue the administrative work even if there will be transition in the power. Bureaucrats do not change like elected representatives, and they maintain administrative stability regardless of political transition, ensuring the state functions smoothly. Another function of bureaucracy in democratic state is continuity and stability. It means bureaucracy do not change, but bureaucracy do not change. Even if government changes, bureaucracy will not change, and they continue the administrative work. And even if the government changes, bureaucracy continues, and it sees that state should function smoothly. Third function of bureaucracy in democratic state is expertise and specialization. Bureaucrats are specialists. Bureaucrats are specialists in their respective field, providing technical knowledge and advice to policymakers. Their expertise helps in formulating and executing complex policy. Another function of bureaucracy in democratic state is expertise and specialization. It means bureaucrats are experts in different fields. Bureaucrats are expert in different specific fields. So as they are experts in different specific fields, they give different type of technical knowledge to policymakers. And their expertise helps in formulating and executing complex policy. As they are expert in different specific fields, so their expertise knowledge helps in formulating and implementing complicated policies. The fourth important function of bureaucracy in democratic state is rule of law. Bureaucracy upholds rule of law by ensuring that governance is conducted in accordance with the established law and regulations, protecting citizens from arbitrary decisions. Another function of bureaucracy is rule of law. It is the function of bureaucracy to see how the governance will be made, how the administration will be made on the basis of rule of law. And they will protect citizens from any type of arbitrary decisions. Then the fifth function of bureaucracy is service delivery. Bureaucracy is responsible for delivering essential public services such as healthcare, education, infrastructure, and public safety to citizens. Another function of bureaucracy is delivery. Another function of bureaucracy is service delivery. It is the function of bureaucracy to provide essential services to citizens like healthcare, education, infrastructure, and public safety to citizens. So, bureaucracy is responsible for delivering essential public services such as healthcare, education, infrastructure, and public safety to citizens. Another function of bureaucracy is that they are responsible for giving essential public services to people like healthcare, education, infrastructure, and public security to citizens. Then, sixth function of bureaucracy is neutrality and impartiality. In democratic state, another function of bureaucracy is neutrality and impartiality. In a democratic state, bureaucracy is expected to remain politically neutral and serve the government of the day without bias, regardless of its ideology and political affiliation. Another function of bureaucracy in democratic state is that they maintain neutrality and impartiality in their work, and they help the government to function smoothly in spite of their ideologies and different type of political affiliations. Then the seventh function of bureaucracy is accountability. Bureaucrats are accountable to elected representatives who in turn are accountable to public. So this chain of accountability ensures that bureaucrats act in public interest and adhere to democratic principle. Another function of bureaucracy in democratic state is accountability. Bureaucrats are accountable to elected representatives, and elected representatives are accountable to people. This accountability of bureaucracy to elected representatives and accountability of elected representatives to people ensures that bureaucrats act in public interest and adhere to democratic principles. So another function of bureaucracy in democratic state is accountability. Bureaucracy is accountable to elected representatives and elected representatives are accountable to people. This accountability ensures that bureaucrats will work for public interest and they will work on the basis of democratic principles. 8. Bridging the gap between citizens and the government. They are the link between citizen and the government. How? Bureaucracy acts as a link between the government and the people, helping to communicate government policies to citizens and gathering feedback for improvement. Another function of bureaucracy in democratic state is that they act as a bridge between citizen and the government. They communicate decision of government to people and they collect feedback of people for any type of improvement in government work. Then 9. Promoting social and economic development. Another function of bureaucracy in a democratic state is promoting social and economic development. Through the implementation of welfare programs and developmental policy, bureaucracy plays a significant role in addressing social inequalities and fostering economic growth. Another function of bureaucracy in democratic state is promoting social and economic development. How? Through the implementation of welfare programs and developmental policy, bureaucracy plays a significant role in addressing social inequalities and fostering economic growth. Another function of bureaucracy is that through the adoption of various welfare programs and developmental policies, they want to solve the problem of social inequalities and they work for economic growth. Finally, crisis management. Another function of bureaucracy in democratic state is crisis management. In emergencies such as natural disasters, bureaucrats coordinate relief efforts and ensure the effective development of resources to affected area. Another function of bureaucracy is crisis management. During the time of emergency, like during the time of emergency, like natural disasters, bureaucrats coordinate relief work. In emergency situation, like natural disasters or pandemics, bureaucrats coordinate the relief work and they will see how resources will be mobilized to the affected area. So in this video we have discussed role of bureaucracy in democratic state. So I request my viewers to subscribe the channel for your benefit and aware of your friends who are unknown about this channel, so some students will be benefited. Remember, by giving help to anybody, we will not have loss. By giving help to some, it is like a social service. Thank you. Have a good day.